If you guys are ready, then I'm ready. Let's fight. A very good evening to you. Happy Wednesday. A happy Wednesday to each and every one of you. Tremendously privileged, tremendously proud that all of you guys have chosen to be in the ring this evening. Whether you're joining us from at home here in Guyana, you're joining us from Dubai, around the world. Welcome in the ring. And ladies and gentlemen, let's fight. You know, as you come into the ring, what you gotta do, share the live stream for us, and we want to see those emojis as well, folks. Let's fight. We are fired up and we are ready to go at our end. And we hope that you guys are also fired up and ready to go at your end. Wherever you guys are joining us from this evening, whether you're joining us from the continent of Asia, Europe, Africa, Australia, North America, South America, Antarctica, wherever you guys are joining us from, again, Region 11, wherever around the world, welcome in the ring to each and every one of you. Let's fight, guys. We are ready to go, and we hope that you guys are ready as well. So glad to see so many of you coming into the arena, coming into the Coliseum this evening. Beverly Sumner, Polly-Ann Schultz, and Rosamond McLeod, Hazel Gibson, Kim King, Wills Felix, Simone, Wills Felix, good to see you there. Wilton Blue, how are you? Wilton Blue, we gotta fight them. Good to see each and every one of you. Chanel Smith Daniels, I miss you, woman. Woman, I miss you. Chanel Smith Daniels, good to have you here in the ring as well. Laverne, Harry Charan, Kelman, Passad, good to see you out there. I gotta start calling Laverne's name around 5 o'clock to get through. By 8, I'm gonna finish calling it. Laverne and all the other things. Don Raymond, good to see you there. Vashti Magnot, joining us from Ontario, Canada, or from Canada. Don't let me put down a specific place. At least I'm wrong. But from Canada, Vashti Magnot there. And I see Winston Good Luck is with us as well. I see, again, all you fantastic folks like Hazel McLean. Hazel, how are you doing? As you guys come in the ring, share the live stream. Ariel Abrams, Karen McFoy, Samantha Jilts, Jermaine Osborne. Fantastic folks like Claudette Angela Austin. Again, I tell you, all these fantastic people. Linda Pierce, good to see you there. Blossom Fraser, Yolanda, good to see you. Cinders, who's Cinders? Cinders, Rudolph, good to see you there. Raul Ramatar Brando. Raul, humble yourself tonight, man. Behave yourself tonight, man. As you guys come into the ring, into the Coliseum, into the arena, guys, share the live stream. We want to see those emojis as well. A packed program tonight for you guys. Lots of things to discuss right off the bat. Lots and lots of information to discuss. Father Mike, good to see you there. Marlon, good to see you as well. Janice Edmonds, great to see you as well. Well, those folks who think they're going to come late tonight and they're going to meet me talking about or waiting for us to get past the to get past the housekeeping matter is going to be sadly mistaken this evening. Folks, if you guys are ready, I am ready as well to get to the fight card this evening. Again, lots to discuss with you. Lots and lots to discuss with you guys. You know we've been asking you to partner with us, and we're going to talk some more about that later on in the evening. But I don't know about you. I am fired up. I am ready to go, guys. I am ready to fight. And I trust that you guys are in that mood as well. Let me make sure that we are good to go. I think we're ready to go. Roxanne Aaron, good to see you there. Roxanne and Gwyneth Jones, all you fantastic folks. Myrna, I see Alia Oria Ali. Fancy names. Your parents can give some simple names like Susan, like Sue, or Woo. Guys, great to see each and every one of you. Fantastic evening to all of you guys. Love that you guys have chosen to spend this time with us in the ring. Tremendously privileged again to have each and every one of you. I'm just ensuring that my notes are fired up at my end. I am ready to go. Whether the notes are going to comply with me, that's another story altogether. Yep, and I think we are good to go. Notes ready? Everybody in the ring? Well, most people. Most folks are here. Good to see you guys. Carlotta Hines and Abigail, Othaline Passad, Robert Doreen, good to see you as well. Marsha Glasgow, Elizabeth Maloney, Natasha, is it Daly? Yep. Chanel Fraser, Joan Robertson, all you great, fantastic folks. Guys, I don't know about you. Sarojini, I'm going to pause to give Sarojini a shout out. Sarah Andrews as well, and Brent Mentor. Fantastic folks joining us from all around the world, like Eva Jarek from Connecticut, Raquel Peters as well, Wendell Henry and Stacy Wade, Edward Wade, Atala Wade Duncan, Angel Wade. Shout out to everybody joining us in the live stream at home here in Guyana and around the world. Folks, are you guys ready? I am ready to get to fighting, guys. Those who join late, too bad for them. Who vex? Don't come to class late. Don't come to the fight late, folks. Don't come to the fight late. All right, the rest are going to be terribly mistaken. Folks, I am ready to go, and we're starting with some news this evening from around the region, and you're going to want to strap yourselves in for some of this, guys. Some news from around the region. Welcome again in the ring, wherever you guys are joining us from at home in Guyana, around the world. Around the region, some news you should be brought up to date with. In Barbados, they have now moved from the prime minister as head of state to a president. The parliament there in Barbados met today, and they elected a woman to be the president, and that woman is the Governor General of Barbados. As you know, Barbados, for all intents and purposes, it still recognizes the Queen as head of state, the Queen as the head of the country, and hence they have a prime minister. But they have changed that today by making Dame Sandra Mason, who is the Governor General, the President of Barbados. And we want to say a big congratulations to our brothers and sisters. As you guys know, this is our Caribbean sister island, Barbados, and you know, we got lots of love for Mia. We got lots of feelings, some harsh feelings for what transpired and the role she played in the August 2020 general and regional elections here in Guyana. But that being said, we've recognized Mia as a leader in the region, and we dare say a leader in the world as well. And for making this bold move by the parliament to elect Dame Sandra Mason as president of Barbados, we say congratulations. But not everybody's so happy, folks. Not everybody is so happy, especially the opposition there in Barbados, and they got to do what they got to do. And we want to bring you some of what we heard coming out of this meeting of Parliament and the electing of Sandra Mason, Dame Sandra Mason, the Governor General, as now President of Barbados. And we're picking this up from Barbados Today, who spoke with the leader of the opposition there in Barbados, and we want to bring some of that comment to you guys. Very, very insightful. So while we are celebrating, no, he's not having it. The gentleman is not having it. Here is that report out of Barbados Today. All right, I think I might be running ahead of myself a little bit, and I beg your pardon there, folks. Let me see if I can get that for you once more. I think it's right at my fingertips. We are trying to get it to play, and it is saying, you know, it's deprecatory. It's deprecatory.
I've seen since Parliament.
All right, I think we're going to have it now. Let me make sure we get it back from the top. It probably was percolating too long. You know, just like some of you don't like to wait ringside for any length of time. You get very upset, and I feel that is what happened here. And we're going to put it right back up for you guys. Bear with us just a second, guys. And I think we have it now. Here is the leader of the opposition out of Barbados.
The biggest farce I've seen since Parliament opened, and let me be a member. We had a process this morning where
There are no rules. They're making up the rules as we speak. If I did not allow people to know that I was going to vote no in advance, people are going to then be even more chaos. But they rushed after I make my position known and put ballot papers in place. And the ballot papers only got a place to vote yes. There's no no. There's no place to put a no on the ballot paper. They want you to part with an X or a tick, but the tick can only be for to vote yes, and you normally vote for a person by marking an X. So the whole process is wrong. There are no rules. The ballot paper itself came out of somebody's mind last night or night before. Something like this should be made part of the rules of Parliament or under a rule built under the Constitution, where you will have a procedure for electing the president. There is no procedure. There are no procedural rules. I can't sit down and pretend that I see this thing happening and go along with it. I'm 63 years old today. You think I'm going to let people leave me in madness? No, this thing is absolutely wrong. And the process is that it is rushed and nobody seems to want to step back and do the right thing. You know? They amended the old British Constitution, for crying out loud, and call it our Republican Constitution. Why couldn't they just wait a couple of months, draft something properly, and go from there? No. Why the haste? Why the rush?
Prime Minister Mick Motley's response to those same questions he was asked would have been that she is putting the driver right now in the president's position, and then next year they're going to discuss. So what was your response to that?
Look, that piecemeal approach is stupid. If you're going to become a republic, you publish a Republican Constitution, have a Barbados Constitution Act, and everything flows from there. You put the president in place under a British statute. Our Constitution is still a British statute. So we are claiming our Republican status from Britain. We're getting permission from Britain. That's what it looks like. People have to stop and think. And not only one person in the entire Parliament thinking for everybody else. It will not happen with me. Or there will be no need for me to be there.
Yep, the leader of the opposition there in Barbados isn't having it, folks. He ain't having it. He ain't having it. He said nonsense. So while it looks a certain way to us, those on the inside have a different view. And that, again, for those of you guys who are now joining us, is the leader of the opposition in Barbados talking about them changing from a prime minister as the substantive head of state to a president now in Dame Sandra Mason. And we're going to be bringing you more information on that as it becomes available to us, ladies and gentlemen. Things tight though. Things tight. And that is what we want you guys to know. Things are tight. Things tight. And as you guys know, if you guys have been following us here in the ring, you would know everything gone up. Boiler gone up, shell load gone up, everything, aji, salt, water gone up, gas gone up. And if you know Guyanese, if you know Caribbean people, you will know how ingenious we are at getting around the cost of living. And one guy is such a fella. Folks, you're going to want to share the live stream. So this guy trying to grapple with the high cost of gas. This fella has developed a pot that you can cook the rice and the stew in at the same time. Things tight. You know, since we put up this photograph last evening, y'all hear the accent? Since we put up this photograph last evening, folks have been calling us, asking us for the number. Folks want the pot. Folks said things tight by them. They want the pot as well. Richard Fordyce, you want the pot? You share the live stream. Samantha Gills, what about you? You want the pot at your end? Chanel, Daniel Smith, what about you? Chanel, I know you want this pot. Chanel telling you up front, this is your Christmas gift. Volme Wilson, you want this pot? Chin Sang, Marissa Andrews, you share the live stream. You cook your rice in one side and you cook your stew in the other side. Somebody asked last night, so when the rice got for strained, what are you going to do? No, don't worry, them big questions. That is why some of y'all hand to mouth. That's why some of y'all get white mouth and y'all hungry belly, y'all hungry. Y'all bother with these big questions. Don't bother with that. All you worried about tonight, share the live stream. Shona, this is your Christmas present. You cook the rice in one side. Rosie Rose, you cook the stew in the next side. Don't bother with nothing else. You can't even afford to waste the water the rice boiling in. So you don't worry with how you're going to strain the rice and all them fancy things. Your rice in one side, you stew in the next side. Folks, you share the live stream. So a lot of folks, since we published that last evening, came online asking us for the number for the guy. Hold on, the man. Hold on, let me patent we part first, the man. We put we stamp on it and so on. Pass it by the Bureau not Bureau of Statistics. What is the agency that does the standardizing? Let's pass it by the relevant authorities. Get our thing approved, patent, we think. We want them trenchy Steve right there. So hold on, guys, hold on. This is going to come out just in time at a shop near you, a supermarket near you for Christmas. To catch the pepper pot and the cook up. You got your cook up one side, you got your pepper pot one side. Those persons joining us from the islands, you got your pilau on one half, and the other stuff on the other side. Guys, signs of the times. Signs of the times. So that guy there is onto something. That guy there is onto something. Things tight. And people are finding all kinds of ingenious ways of working around the high gas prices. Signs of the times, folks. Moving on. Share the live stream. Share this live stream, guys. And we want to see those emojis as well. As you know, guys, we spoke to you about the Jim Jones of Jamaica. Jamaica's Jim Jones. We spoke to you about him just last evening. His Excellency, as he goes, the man says he's got His Excellency Kevin Smith. That's the name he goes by. Well, we show you how things start in lots of instances, but we don't always show you guys how things go in. And you know by now how things going with Kevin Smith there in Jamaica. Oh, it was blood and mayhem in his church. The man told them to gather from across the island. The ark is leaving. Gunshots rang out in the church. Members stabbing members. Members of the church slashing the throats of other members. Yep, that is some of what transpired there in that church. Pathways International Kingdom Restoration Church in Jamaica. Jamaica's own Jim Jones. And I want to show you guys this evening how this man lived large like a minister. The man was large and in charge. So this is how things started. Nice and dandy Kim Walker, Laverne, Eldridge, Ebon, Marlon, Kamini, Van Veen. Things started nice. Oh, but things didn't stay nice. The man knew a lot of people. The man had a lot of pull in Jamaica. Here he is pictured with former Prime Minister of Jamaica giving the man a kiss. Portia Simpson Miller. Portia Simpson, former Prime Minister there of Jamaica, giving His Excellency, the God, a kiss. Oh, some of y'all would never kiss me like that until I get so big. Chanel Smith, Chanel, you never give me a kiss on me cheeks like that. Here is Portia Simpson giving His Excellency a kiss. Look how the man lived. Alvin Prince and George Braffett, Natasha Daly, Alia Waldron, your land girl. Alia, look how the man live. The only person living bigger than this man is Alia or Colin Isaacs. Look how the man lived big. This is the man palatial dwellings. Oh, this look like that big house by Eiflot. That I said, Ali, Irfan Ali had when he was 32 or 33. 2 years after he became Minister of Housing. This looked like that palatial dwelling in High Flood. The man lived big. Dion, Ayana, Sandyford, Candy, Inderjit. He lived big like a minister. The only person must be living bigger than His Excellency is the other Excellency at Pradoville too. Palatial dwelling, His Excellency God in Barbados. This is how we started. Oh, look part of the man upstairs. Y'all see the upstairs there? I know y'all fast. Half of y'all here is them people who went course moving people in and out. Y'all are peeping by y'all window. But y'all can watch tonight from your smart TV. Oh, look at the man. Look at the man dwelling. Lancy, Joan Peters, Sparkling Wales, Claudette Clark, Chin Song Henry. Look how the man live big. Right? Look, when I grew up, I want a little prestige like this fella here. I want a little prestige like His Excellency. Watch this. Oh, Father, folks, when you're big, you're big. The man swimming, you know, and the man don't want Ray wetty. Oh, folks, the man swimming. Y'all share this live stream? Huh? You all have shared the live stream. Let the region see what's happening in Jamaica. Y'all think it's we alone? Can't be purgatory? It's not we alone. Jamaica got their own purgatory. Jamaica's Jim Jones. The man swimming. And the man don't want water to touch him. Somebody better share this live stream. I sound like a pastor today. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. The man swimming. This is when you're big. And the man don't want rainwater touchy. The man big. So this is how the man live. Part and parcel how the man live. I just want to identify one of the persons who unfortunately met their demise at Pathway International Kingdom Restoration Church. Tanika Gardner, she had her throat slit as part of this sacrifice and ritual killing. 3 persons lost their lives, according to the reports, in this manner, having their throats slashed at Pathways International Kingdom Restoration Church there in Jamaica. This is just 2 or 3 days ago. So I showed you all how it started. Oh, folks. But look how it's going for the God. The report says that the Jamaica police neutralized them. Look how it's going. Huh? I grew up hearing slow and steady, fast and fragile. Look how it's going. For His Excellency Kevin Smith, the God as he called himself. Look how it's going. He was shooting at police as police tried to gain entry into Pathways International Kingdom Restoration Church there in Jamaica. He was shooting at them. And folks, you see how it started? Oh, palatial living. Pulling in, it's either a million US or $1 million Jamaican dollars per month at this church. Y'all know Caribbean people, we don't go to church. That's for the British. We go to church. So you see how it started. And folks, that is how it is going. The report says they have neutralized His Excellency, the God. You see, this is what is make a lot of good people get bad name. Because you start looking at your pastor strange now. You start looking at your bishop strange. Huh? Well, we done look at the bishop strange. Nothing new. You start looking at people strange. So you see how it start. And you see how it's going. But I told you guys. I tell you. Happy days, hey. We folks, my wife is from Barbie. She always laughs at my Creole. Happy days, hey. We got our own purgatory in Guyana. We got our own confusion powder. And to prove it, Guyana is not a real place. To prove it, we right up there with Jamaica. Y'all know we got the Pope. And now the Pope higher. I think the Pope has gone up 2 or 3 rungs above the papacy. We got to be Pope and all manner of strange conflagrations in the religious body. All manner of people. To prove to you Guyana is not a real place. Folks, last evening, you're going to want to share the live stream now. Last evening, folks, last evening, just at Lusignan, on the railway embankment, Guyana is not a real place. On the railway embankment, there was a fellow pretending to be a policeman. In this country, they said on the main road in Lusignan, the man was stopping traffic, asking people for license and registration, trying to make a quick hustle. That is what was happening there in Lusignan. So in this country now, ladies and gentlemen, you know police from thief. When police stop you, you got to ask them for their the training college certificate, the badge number. You got to get some high-ranking person in the police force number to call and to verify. You got to do an interview of the policeman who's stopping you. There was this man on the railway embankment stopping people. But Lusignan people wasn't having it. Respect and manners to people from Lusignan. Folks, get the live stream a share just for people from Lusignan. We want to see those emojis for the people from Lusignan. They weren't having it last night. So they questioned him which station he was attached to. What was he doing there by himself? Not even in uniform. Stopping traffic. It was a one-man roadblock. So no sooner they're asking the gentleman this information, the man took out a knife and started running them. The man took out a knife and started running them. Guyana is not a real place. It is not. Right? So this is a crime in and of itself. In and of itself. Look some of what transpired. The man ran them last night. But the right-thinking residents of Lusignan called the police, who responded very promptly.
Vehicle open.
Yep. That is some of what transpired there. Let me play that for you one more time, guys. Just some of what transpired there in Lusignan. Again, the police apprehended the charlatan.
Vehicle open.
Folks, Guyana is not the real place. It is not. Things tight. So this brother's out there trying to make a quick dollar. Things are tight. No uniform. Out there pretending to be a police. Folks, share the live stream for us. June Dickey. June, what a name. June Dickey. Roxanne Air and all you fantastic folks. Share the live stream. It's Puckatory. Folks. Puckatory. Puckatory in this country. You know, every day on the list administration, it's Puckatory, it's confusion powder. So Swami isn't having it. Swami Aksharananda isn't having it. Hope I'm calling that name right. Aksharananda. Swami Aksharananda. Yep. Swami's complaining about this Christian-only prayer that happened recently during a graduation exercise or prize-giving exercise for the students who did well in CSEC and CAPE and so on. Swami says we can only imagine what would be the reaction of this nation if it was Muslim-only prayer. God forbid Hindu prayer. According to Swami. He goes on in a letter to say that this, we know, is not an infrequent occurrence. Christian-only prayers. Right? At state agencies and functions. He says others are excluded. So I mean having it with the Christian prayers. He says others are excluded. In a program broadcast to the entire nation, and beyond, the organizers did not see it fit, right? Did not see it fit to include prayers from other representatives of other organizations. So he wasn't having it. He said this de facto Christian nature of the state is seen in other practices, such as Christmas time lighting up of government buildings, including Parliament Building, the Harbour Bridge, and other prominent locations. And he ends by saying, but for Diwali, which is the festival of lights, the disdain is hardly concealed. Well, I don't know where Swami live in. But Swami talking about that as a Hindu, and there are people who believe that the Muslims getting too much. So where are we in this country? You want equal prayers. And while that is good, the ministry responded by saying that what transpired there, let me quote it for you. The ministry wishes to inform the writer that Guyana at large, that during the event, the prayer recited by the 2020 most outstanding student for CSEC, Bidish Prasad, was the universal prayer, which does not subscribe to any particular religion. Folks, you know what I want? I want the same kind of attention. So all of the religious groups being having their prayers said as a function to be what happens, for instance, in the public sector. You must got equal Africans working, equal Indo-Guyanese, equal Amerindians. Let's pay attention on state boards. Equal women. GWI with the all-male state board. Equal women. So while I agree, because we are a multi-religious society, everybody's views must be represented. Don't let me stop there. Don't let me stop there. And let us say for president, we have to get a Muslim president at some point, a Christian, a Hindu, a Rasta. Let's take it to its natural conclusions. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, that being said, the IFLOT sugar workers strike. The IFLOT sugar workers strike, ladies and gentlemen. They get sweetened by the announcement of the 250,000 for sugar workers who were severed in the reorganization and the right sizing of Gaisuko. They want the money too. And so today, the sugar workers at IFLOT striked. And it is very, very revealing what one of them said as he spoke to reporters. He said those that getting 250,000, they don't get the money already. And they're getting more money now. And so they're there at IFLOT. They want their monies as well. I want you to take a listen, guys, to what the fella said. He wasn't having it. He wasn't having it at all. He wanted fairness. He wanted fairness. Take a listen to what he said. Let me make sure I have that queued up right for you guys. I want y'all to miss a minute of it. Listen to what our brother from the IFLOT Sugar Estate said today. He said he wants fairness and he wants justice. He said it's unfair that some get in and some not getting. It is not fair. He wants equity and he wants justice.
First of all, I want to say good morning. And everybody's out here. And I'm a Gao representative. I'm made to understand the Vice President announced a 250 bonus for the worker. They are still closed. And we out here are satisfied with that. The decision that he made.
You're an office worker.
Sugar worker is sugar worker.
No, but you're an office worker. You work in the office. Factual. So your union is Nasi.
Gao.
Gao too?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think this is unfair. Because for the 5 years we haven't received any increasement. The president also said, the vice president also said, they take away a lot of bonus from us, like the API. So then we was working with 2240. Them enjoy them bulk money that they receive. The payoff that they get paid in the right way. So There was opposition and they see that everything go right. So it's unfair to again now they get 250,000 and we didn't get no money. Now we asked him, me personally asked him that we don't want 250. The 1.8 billion divided between everybody, all the sugar workers. Everybody gets something. So I think the vice president should withdraw what he said and do it as it is. 5 year pass, 6 year pass, they get no wages. The money will remain at 2240. And we are still working. We are still working. Right? They're there at the house, they said that they now work no way. Some of them buy taxi, the boss with them money that they get. Those who don't say them are hungry, they don't want to work. Now, they're opening the estate back. I want to know how much of them are going for re-employment back. And you're giving them 250 and they're not going to the work back. So how can we operate like that? We got segregation. Gaisuku is Gaisuku. Sugar worker is sugar worker. What goes to one, what goes to all. Amen.
You all come together. Let me take one.
Gaisuku is Gaisuku. Gaisuku is Gaisuku, and what goes for one goes for all. People know about fairness. People know about fairness, and we cannot hoodwink them. That's what the fella is saying. Right? And we told you guys that this thing here got a lot of problems. This 250,000 that Jagio just announced willy-nilly got a lot of problems. Folks are coming to Dubai, and I'm coming to Republic Bank. Stay with us, share the live stream. I'm coming to Republic Bank and Dubai. Tales from Dubai. More tales. Edu is back. Edu is back. The fire chief. Now, Irfan went and make a lot of noise by saying, oh, you can't get fire in your own backyard and you can't respond to it. Here's got to roll. Well, Edo gone back right to the fire service. According to Big Uncle Gordon, 2 weeks after he was ordered by the Ministry of Home Affairs to proceed on leave, the fire chief, Calamidine Edu, is back on the job. On the 5th of October, Mr. Edu was sent on leave following the president's criticism of the fire department's response to the Brickdam police station fire. He was made to hand over his office to the deputy fire chief. You see why I don't start measuring the drapes too early? The deputy fire chief, who acted in his position for 2 weeks. New source understands, Big Uncle Gordon, that Edu's leave should have been more than 3 weeks. But he was contacted by the Ministry of Home Affairs, who informed him that he should return to work today. You see, all the huffing and puffing goes nowhere. He was not given a reason why the leave was cut short, but news source understands that some senior officials in the government were not supportive of the recently appointed fire chief being sent on leave over the Brickdam fire issue. So, Edu got your friends. Folks, stay with us for Dubai. We can show you people who got other friends too. And this characterizes the PPPC administration. You got to get friends. You got to get links. You got to get the hookups to get by. But I like the man from Eifflet Estates. He can get the hookups. Or see they getting 250,000 right off the bat. So Edo is back at work. And while he's back at work and the folks are in Dubai, look at what is happening with our brothers and sisters in Warner, in Region 1. Now, these folks tell us that prior to 2015, this area was like this. And they told us 2016 to 19, the road was good. But 1 year later, this is how things going. 1 year later, sadly, folks, this is how things going. We see how things start lots of times, but we don't stick around to see how things going. We there when first bell ring, but when second bell ring, we's gone missing. So, folks, that is how things are going in this area in Region 1 called Warner or Woona. That's how it's going there. Right? Fisher, Bishop, you watching? public transport. You watching? Angel, you watching? You didn't see this coming? Hey, look, there's a whole set of false prophets in this place, you know. So that's how it's going there in Region 1, folks. And the folks there are crying out for some assistance. They're crying out. Right? Republic Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, are they the one for you? A lot of people are asking this question this evening. Again, yet another incident at Republic Bank involving a woman and a baby. Folks, it used to be that women, pregnant women, women with infants in their arms were given special treatment. You know, at these entities in the private sector, you were ushered from the back of a line to the front. And people who were in the line would allow you. Even men holding infants were treated in this way. But my God, what have we sunk to? What have we sunk to in this country? And I thought, based on the interview we did right here with the woman who had the issue with Republic Bank, trying to get her money, following what the protocol said about pregnant women and breastfeeding women and opting, having the options whether they want to be vaccinated or not. Having followed all of that, still running into a lot of problems. And so it wasn't just another day at Republic Bank, ladies and gentlemen, as persons are scratching their heads, asking themselves, really and truly, is Republic Bank the one for me? That's the question they're asking. Let me make sure we have it queued up for you. That's the question they're asking. Is Republic Bank the one for me? Right? Let me make sure we have it there queued up very nicely for you guys. Another day at Republic Bank, it would seem. They ain't taking learning. You all know how we say it here in the vernacular. They ain't taking learning. Just today at Republic Bank, ladies and gentlemen, this is what transpired. Republic Bank, I hope you all watching. Oh, y'all send a circle around the man about how people should treat pregnant women and their infants. Oh, please.
At least you can just put her inside and deal with her separately.
I don't care. I'm children check the box. Don't do this outside.
How would you sign up business outside of a bank?
Stop. No fucking
What's in her position? All you have to do is just put her somewhere inside and deal with her separately. That is professional business. You can't put her outside. This is business. This is money we talking about. This is nonsense. You could deal with her separately inside. This is a bank we talking about. This is finance we dealing with. This is unprofessional. This is uncalled for. She has a young baby. Just put her inside and just deal with the matter and done. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh.
My husband is the only one that could give me fucking child blood. So now he can't get vaccine. So that's how, no, we can't get we money. No, we go for mad. You're mad. I swear you're mad. I swear you're mad.
It's not $1 million coming. And it's the same thing I'm saying, you don't know the lady's need. Don't know her need. Ah, look at that. Jeez. Let's step back in position. Let's step back in position.
I'm watching TV before. Sir, I am not moving. I want to pay my check. And I could do so. Because if I don't tell you, get beat on your bill. And I know we just do that. So y'all don't tell me shit. I have to
So, folks, that was what transpired there at Republic Bank. Just today, we're right back there. We are right back there. And while that was happening at Republic Bank, folks, well, y'all know where the Jagabats there. We ain't gonna ask y'all. Y'all know where the Jagabats are. Dubai and the Unnecessaries. Big fetting in Dubai, folks. Let us take a look at the Jagabats this evening. Who in Dubai tonight? Yonet Wilson. You in Dubai? Yonet? Rakesh Prasad. You probably in Dubai. Valerie Leela Tom. What about you? Are you in Dubai? Roxanne Aaron. Is Roxanne in Dubai? Yonet Elias. Are you in Dubai? Elias, rather. Yonet Elias. What about you? Roxanne Aaron. All you fantastic folks who are sharing the live stream. Thank you so much. Are you in Dubai tonight? Are you guys in Dubai? We hope so. Right? Y'all see I went peeping from a little spot in Dubai. If you've been attuned to social media during the course of the day, haters gonna hate, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You understand me? You gotta do what you gotta do. Amanda Daniel says she's in Dubai. Blessed Child says she's in Dubai too. Marla Alicock says she's in Dubai. Candy Naleen Indojit giving me a smile that says she's in Dubai. Roxanne Odessa says she's in Dubai. I see somebody on YouTube, Larch 238 in Dubai. Folks, from Dubai with love. Dubai and the Unnecessaries. Which takes us to the photo of the day. Folks, the picture of the day. And you all know they say a picture tells 1,000 words. What a truism. A picture tells 1,000 words. You all sharing the live stream? One hopes so. So our picture of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wow. What a picture this is. Oh, this is not 1,000 words. This is about a good 10,000, 100 million words. A picture tells 1,000 words here. I told you guys the First Lady went to Dubai with her team to the World Expo. Like the world, like it's a World Expo, son. they must see walk from the airport. It's the World Expo, son. First Lady and team in Dubai. Folks, it's about $6 million per person to go to Dubai, you know. It's about $6 million airfare and all these fans. It's a lot of money. Right? A lot of money. So here's the First Lady and part of her ensemble in Dubai. From the left. Unless you're back in your TV. We all got the same left. From the left, you got the decorator. The First Lady went to Dubai with the woman who does her decor. Yep. She was necessary for the trip to Dubai. The decorator. I in the wrong damn field. Got to beg y'all for a little partnership every month, every night. $5 US, $10 US. I in the damn wrong profession. Like God bite me. So from the left, the decorator. Next to the decorator is First Lady assistant. Yep. Then this is just the ensemble of the team, you know. Is her assistant. Next to the assistant is a friend. Yep. Taxpayers' money nicely at work. Next to the assistant is a friend. Then you have the First Lady there. Oh, looking so nice on taxpayers' dollars. Then you have the First Lady personal photographer. Looking real nice there. Real nice. And then not about done. You have the First Lady secretary. Right? If the First Lady got such a big team, Ali, Shatoli Ali, must he got 300 people in his entourage? And this is just, we are told, is an ensemble of the First Lady's team. Her decorator, she assistant, she friend, she personal photographer. He's a good photographer, by the way. And her secretary. We are being made to understand, ladies and gentlemen, as we told you guys, there isn't a journalist from NCN covering this event. There isn't a journalist from Chronicle in Dubai covering this event. There isn't a journalist from the Department of Public Information in Dubai. Dubai and the Unnecessaries. And we got to ask ourselves as a country, whether you like it or not, if this is the best use of taxpayers' dollars. Some good people on the team, some talented people. That is not the issue. But whether this is the best way taxpayers spend their dollars. And the photographers now getting their photos taken. This is a photograph of the First Lady's photographer and the President photographer, photo taker-outer. But the trip, of course, can be justified, and more than justified, for the President's photographer. But why does the First Lady need her own photographer? As good as this young man is, excellent talent. You know we Guyanese, when we know we think, we know we think. A great talent. But is it the best use? And our editors here drew another picture to our attention. And this is another very talented young lady from an entity called Visit Guyana. And what stood out about this photograph is the text that followed. This is the lovely, beautiful Stacey Rahman, who is doing fantastic work in tourism. But in the post, it suggests that her organization, Visit Guyana, is covering officially the Dubai trip. So one has to ask, we have a whole Ministry of Tourism. We got an entity for tourism whose CEO just resigned a couple of weeks ago. Everybody left in them. Carla James, Guyana Tourism Authority, right? Again, all of these young people do tremendous work. But the question is whether this is how our tax-based dollars are best spent when you already have government workers being paid to do these things. That is the question. No trouble with the organization they represent, the talent that they possess in and of themselves. But whether this is the best use of taxpayers' dollars. That being said, photo of the day is photos of the day. This was a power table. Folks, get your popcorn and your drinks. Get your popcorn and your cokes. This is a power table. And we want to point some things out to you. We want to point a few things out. You get your popcorn and your cokes. So apparently, the installed President Irfan Ali invited a number of folks to breakfast. A number of folks were invited to breakfast. As you can see there next to Ali, we know he's short and insignificant in his own right. He's making a mess of the economy, Ashni Singh. Ashni Singh was working in Dubai and they brought him home. They should have left Ashni in Dubai. As a matter of fact, Ashni should stay in Dubai. Because Ashni has not made a difference. Things more tight since Ashni come. So y'all see Ashni sitting there nicely next to the president. But Ashni was shortly to be booted because there was an unexpected visitor who was not catered for, was not provided for, who just turned up. You know the man, I know the man, we all know the man. So y'all see Ashni right next to Infant Ali, who went to IFLOT. And then Ashni was booted out of his seat because Sheikh Dalmud Al Maktoum showed up. This is the man who we bought Sputnik from, who never delivered all of it. And Irfan administration had to go directly to the Russian government. Y'all remember Sheikh Dalmud Al Maktoum? Well, Ashni had to get up. When royalty like His Excellency Kevin Smith and Dal Al Maktoum come, you got to get up and give up your seat. So there is Ashley, don't know what to do with himself. He probably got to stand up and eat the breakfast as Dalmood Al Maktoum showed up. Folks, this is life on the dam, you know. Life on the dam. But this is a power table. So not only you got Sheikh Almood Al Maktoum, Dalmood Al Maktoum, the shady Sheikh, who they paid twice the market value for Sputnik from, and never give us all the full quota of Sputnik V. They had to end up going directly to the Russian government. And frankly, that other waste man owes a lot of information on that shipment of Sputnik. A lot of explanation is still owed, and information and clarity and transparency and good governance to this country. So at this table, this power table, you got Sheikh Dalmood Al Maktoum, the shady Sheikh, watching at Banty Lion as Sharkman hovers above Ashley Singh. Notes at Ashley standing up and almost there by Irfan shoulder and Irfan sitting down. On the other side of Irfan, they say there's a power table. These are the guys who make all the decisions in this country. The power table. Next to Irfan, you got Ernesto Chow. Ernesto Chow. They said these are the big players, the new big players in the private sector. Money got you make. So next to Irfan is Ernesto Chow, or Chu, I hope I have the name right. And then you have on the other side of the table the fellow holding that cup in his hand. Andron, another big player locally, holding the cup in his hand. Next to Andron, right, you got Maniram Prashad of the Palm Court fame. He sits on couple boards now. He used to have honest job back in the days, Minister of Commerce and Tourism and so on, of Palm Court fame. Just the other day, the private sector wrote about Palm Court not observing COVID-19 protocols, you know. You all understand what happens in this country. And next to Maniram Prashad is another fella called Lars, who they say is another big player here. So a power table, folks. And not to be outdone, is the very minister of that ministry I told you that Maniram Prashad used to be minister of. It seems like Onage slipped through the whole Dubai trip. There is one photograph that I saw with Onage eye open. One. It is apparent Onage like she slipped through the whole trip. not the whole trip. So this is the day of the cultural showcase of Guyana. There's Sharkman Ashley, you could barely see. He's sitting down, you could barely see. You got your boy Banty Lion. And then you got Onage. Onage look like she's in a deep sleep. Jet lagged or something there. These are the people who roll over us. Ashley booted from his seat. Well, you all know Banty Lion is a fifth wheelchair coach. Banty Lion wife is there also. Folks are asking whether it's in the capacity as advisor on culture to the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture that he leads, or is it as advisor to the minister? Right? If it's advisor to the minister. But there you got Ashley saying who should stay in Dubai because things too tight on the Ashley. Businessmen are crying out. Their own supporters crying out. Then you got Wasteman Charles. He is there. Then you got Sleeping Beauty. Onage in a licking green. I know if Onage, if there's a wink, Onage giving me, you know. Sometimes people is giving you a wink for rescue, for intervention. I know if there's a wink. That licking green Onage got on there. Right? But I don't look to see if any more signals come in. Right? Onage, if it's a wink you're giving us, where's the more green Onage? If it's a wink. Right? If it's a wink for help. Sometimes you don't know how to ask for help, you know, but you're winking. The licking green Onage wearing there. right? And try not to sleep so often. Try not to sleep so often. Looking green, Onish wearing. Onish, tell us, if it's a wink, wear some more green, right? I see Ashley got little yellow there too. That might be a little wink too. Ashley does a wink, wear some more yellow. Sometimes it's a cry for help. And we gotta listen. Sometimes it is a cry for help. And we gotta help our folks. Right? So if y'all want help, wear some more yellow, wear some more green, and we gonna know what to do. Don't worry, nothing else. We gonna take it from there. We gonna take it from there. Don't bother with nothing else. Y'all share the live stream. Y'all just combining people business every night. Dubai and the Unnecessaries. We gotta be good stewards of the taxpayers' dollars, regardless of who you are, and to PPP supporters especially. You gotta hold your people accountable. You know when PPP mess up. You know when PPP mess up. You know when they mess up, the supporters go quiet. They go quiet. So if y'all want intervention, Ashley and Onage, based on your color, if that's a little wing to us for help, right? Because we know things going down on the side. The boat taking on water. And we know y'all on boats not too thing. Boats without engine and dead bodies, y'all can't find. Right? People walking from the airport in Dubai with all the sand. All of that sand. Folks, that's our program for this evening. That's our time with you this evening. Thanks for joining us. Come on board, guys, and partner with us. We got thousands of programs still left to go. Thousands of programs in us bringing you the credible and valid information. For the credible comments and the valid viewers, we ain't talking to the Trenties. We ain't talking to the Jagabats. Partner with us, folks. Help us to grow. You all have seen what we have done here in the ring and how we have grown from strength to strength because of you. We are powered by you. We ain't carrying bowls by the trenches. God knows. They bowl empty. You see people asking for the money. We want with $250,000. Things tight in this country. Just last night we showed you oil price gone up. The man he's steaming everything. Everything he's steaming. He gave up oil. He cannot cook with those kinds of oil prices. He's steaming everything, which might be good for him too. So come on board, guys, and partner with us. We got the Cash App feature available. We got MoneyGram. We got Western Union. We're available via the MMG system, via PayPal. And all of the information is on the screen for you guys. Thanks for joining us. As you go, guys, share the live stream as you go. Those persons who have not had a chance to do so as yet, share the live stream for us and show us those emojis. Show us those emojis as you go, guys. You know I'm going to stick around and give a couple of folks a shout out this evening. It has been my privilege being here with you guys. It's been my privilege bringing this information to you. Guys, thanks for joining us. Thanks for spending this time with us. We don't take it lightly. We know you could be a lot of places, a lot of other programs, but you chose to spend this time here with us, and we value that. And we thank you that you see some value in us spending this time with us. That being said, folks, that's our time. As you go, social distance, wear your mask, sanitize, practice all the COVID-19 protocols that are in place for your health and for your safety, that of your friends, family, and loved ones, folks. That's our time tonight. Remember, find a way, come on board and partner with us. We've been asking you for $5 per month, 10, 15, 20. If you want to do more than that, that's up to you. That's up to you, folks. At Cash App, it's in the ring 592. At PayPal, it's in the ring 592 at gmail.com. At MMG, it's 627-6963. We're also available on the platforms for Western Union and MoneyGram. You have any concerns, you need any guidance, contact us on our WhatsApp number, which is our MMG number, 627-6963. That being said, folks, I'm going to stick around and give some folks a shout out like Ebon, Lamy, and Rowena Cummins, and all you other fantastic folks. Great to see so many of you in the ring this evening. So many of you who are still here, like Jermaine Osborne and Joan Stephanie. Yep. I see Jennifer Bob is here as well. Sabrina Jagdio. I hope this is a good Jagdio. Sabrina, I hope it's a good Jagdio. Zajani Archer. Great to see you as well. Winston Bob is here too. Good to see you, Winston. Thanks for the thing. Janet Edwards and Joylyn Cook. Fantastic folks. Ariel Abrams. Thanks for the thing too, Ariel. Good to see you guys. Thanks for joining us. Ensure you share the live stream as you go. We want to see those emojis as well. Nicole Harding and Kim Walker. Father Mike. Sandra Hanover. Auntie Sandra. Good to see you as well. Great to see all you fantastic folks in the ring with us, fighting round after round. Thanks for being in the Coliseum. Thanks for being in the arena this evening. Anelli, great to see you. Letter Capin, great to see you as well. Great to see you. Angela McDonald. Rita Singh, great to see you as well. Simone Pinder, great to see you. Sonnet, is it Delion Maynard? Sonnet Delion Maynard. Osman Hodge, great to see all you fantastic, beautiful people out there. Folks, thanks for joining us. Thank you so much. You guys make the difference for us. And you guys give us the energy to come back and do this program night after night, to fight the Jagabats, to fight the trenches, to fight the crosses, and take our country back. Yep. Good to see you, Karen Fresco, Cheryl McGowan. Again, Simone Wills Felix. Is it Alma? Name gone by so fast. I see Yvette Miller is here too. June Cameron. Good to see you as well. Fantastic folks. Great to see each and every one of you. All you lovely, beautiful people. Be safe wherever you guys are going. Wherever you guys are going off to. Some of you heading to work. Some of you are at work. Have a great productive evening at work. Some of you are on a bus going somewhere, in an Uber, in a taxi, on a bicycle. Joining us from the comfort of your living room, your beautiful smart television. You got your little eatables there. Guys, thank you so much for bringing us into your home, into your lives in this way. It means so much to us, guys. Thank you so much. Roy Garraway, Irma Jerick Harry. New revelations. I'm writing these new revelation kind of things, you know. We got Kevin Smith, His Excellency, as a reference point. I'm writing these new revelation kind of things. Debbie Gibbs, good to see you as well. Cleveland Beckles, all of you beautiful, hardworking, productive, fantastic people. Thanks for joining us. That's our time this evening. Candy, Naleen, Inderjeet, Marky and crew, Monique, Wilson Hernandez, great to see you. Wherever you joined us from this evening, whether you're in Dubai, Guyana, or around the world, good to see all of you. Thank you very, very much. That's our time this evening, folks. Do stay safe. God bless each and every one of you, and we love you guys. Stay safe.